Welcome, dear brothers and sisters, to Aquarius Alchemy. This is the mental body in the course What It Means to Be Human. Settle in, make yourself comfortable, close your eyes, take a few deep breaths and relax. As we have previously stated, the mental, emotional and physical body are corresponding with each other continuously. The mental body is the antenna that is picking up thoughts, thought forms and belief systems. It is also the place where you hold old beliefs that you have created during your physical childhood, beliefs that you are connected to in your past or parallel lives. There is only now, but since we are perceiving it through a perception of linear time, sometimes we speak about past and future. There is only now, and there is a parallel amount of possibilities that is towards infinity, and you are continuously jumping time. However, this might be a bit complex. We will get there later on, not in this recording, but for now we will work with linear time in your mental body. The reason why we spoke about the quantum infinite possibilities of time is to touch upon the biggest illusion of all, that there is linear time. We just wanted to plant a seed for you to allow it to grow, so that later on you will perceive life as now, and with that infinite possibilities open up. Because you see that you can jump timelines, and with that you can change your life in the way you desire it, simply through frequency. Alright, to the basics. The mental body consists of belief systems and antennas. These belief systems are like little boxes, and these boxes so funny, most people say that think outside of the box, do not know what the actual boxes are. They think they do, and it's fun, but the reason why most people can't think outside of the box is because we are experiencing life in a box. And to think outside of the box is to actually think as source itself, and to see source in all that is. That is outside of the box. That is the only actual existential box. The rest are smaller boxes. So these smaller boxes are belief systems. They're built up from education. They are built up from what other people think, and have told you, and you accepted it because it sounded logical, or they have talked into you when you were in a vulnerable state and you've therefore accepted it. These things are connected to your emotional body as well, because they have made an energetic impact on you, and therefore you have accepted them to be true, because at that point you either did not want to resist, or you accepted it because you wanted to experience it. Now we will step into the source field once more. This was a brief introduction. So see yourself surrounded by a circle of light connected to the heart of the earth, all to the central sun. In the heart of the central sun, widen it to optimal working space, raising the frequency to optimal frequency. The vortex source field is here now. In this, only divine love and light enters and is present here. All ascended masters, archangels, ET brothers and sisters of love and light, the multidimensional beings of the planet of love and light, And with that, our ancestors of love and light are present here with us now. I just want to share this beautiful dragonfly buzzing around here the whole time. So I invite the dragons as well. Thank you, brothers. The dragons in this recording will help us purifying our mental bodies. For they have the ability to take out the boxes that are no longer serving you in accordance to the will of your I am presence. So you have, let's say, a golden contract that you are that you have created before you incarnated onto Earth, and that golden contract has something to do with the reason why you're here. The reason why you're here is what you want to experience, and this has to do with the place you were born, where you grew up, the family you incarnated in, the schools you went to. All these things you could not decide when you were that young, because you are somewhat unconscious in that sense still. Much of that life was decided for you. So pre-birth, a lot you have decided yourself. This is a belief system as well. This is serving me because it is supporting me, so I am holding on to this belief system in a sense because it is giving me a logical state that is feeling free. It feels expansive. It gives me a reason why I did the things that I did. And it is also supporting my reason of being here. It is explaining to me why I did what I did, why I learned what I learned, and why I unlearned what I learned later on when I decided complete freedom. So the mental body consists of boxes. When you were young, you looked at your parents and certain behavior seemed logical, so you accepted it. And certain behavior was conditioned, so you blocked yourself somewhere. Because if you did that, you would be confronted with a painful experience because it was confronting someone else with a painful experience. Thus you have decided to lock a door. Many children can see beautiful things, but when they share it with their parents, they're confronted with their own lack beliefs, and therefore they tell the child that it is not true, it is an illusion, it is a dream. Therefore the child locks the door. You know this analogy, maybe. It is working in that same way. So years later, you've gone through education, you've learned a job, you've worked at places, you have done projects, you have connected with people, you've had relationships, you've maybe traveled to places, and you see that there is much more in life than you thought initially. And still you have actually no idea what it is about initially. For the world is so big, there are so many different frequencies in all these different countries, in all these different continents, that there's much to explore or discover when you decide or feel inspired to do so. Now, the mental body, because it consists of boxes, it is like a filter, allowing certain things to come through and certain things to stay out. Just as when a child is stubborn and a parent says, don't do this, the child will do it because it wants to experience it, and it will do it anyway. The child has not been conditioned in that sense to listen to the parents in that sense, unless it is afraid of what might happen. If you do this, you will be punished. Then the child might not do it. Or it thinks, I want to experience it anyway. You cannot keep me from experiencing it. I will do it anyway. Punish me, whatever you want. It is my experience and it is my right to experience it. So much activity is happening around the head right now. It is our absolute intention that we purify all belief systems and boxes and thought patterns, and to tweak the antenna to the frequencies that are serving you the most right now, and for right now as well, overall, that is what you wish to be focused on in your future. This could mean that you are going to be experiencing a somewhat lost feeling for a couple of days. Go into nature often. Take a few days off. Make sure that you are able to be in a peaceful state. If you cannot, find the time to meditate. Listen to beautiful music and take rest. You will need it, because this clearing is going to be an intense one, and an intense one in such a way that it will bring you more freedom than you can currently think about. And that is exactly what we are going to help you with, because we want you to think about more ways of freedom and to think in a freer way that will bring you benefit. It will bring you benefit in such a way that your emotional body will be corresponding with the right emotions. So the colors that we have released in the emotional body, the lower frequencies, let's say, the controlling mechanisms, in your mental body, they have had a place as well. So in the mental body, your thought patterns that allowed the emotions to happen, these thought patterns will be released as well. In thinking in a free way, you can silence your mind. You can look at something and feel amazing, because you're completely in this present moment with absolutely no thoughts, because almost every thought is a judgment, because it comes from a place not of divine inspiration. And we wish to open the doorways to divine inspiration, so that you are guided by your mind, through your mind, and with your mind, because your mind is how it lands on earth. Divine inspiration goes through the mental body, into the emotional body, into the physical body, all at the same time. And yet the mental body is an important one, because it is your filter. You can have certain repetitive thoughts and yet do not decide to not act upon it, and this is your box, because you're in the box, and divine inspiration will tell you the thought as much as possible. If your box is there, you cannot act. So it is our intention to remove the boxes so that you can act, so that you can see it for what it is, divine inspiration. So most thoughts that you're currently experiencing are judgmental. Something is beautiful, something is wrong, something is a certain color, blah 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 blah. Most conversations that people currently have are judgmental, and it is better to be silent or to speak about what inspires you. It is so much better to speak about what inspires you and do not judge it, but to be in the rampage of I love to look at leaves because the patterns in it are so awesome. And awesome is a judgment, but I really don't care because I can feel it. I can feel that when I am looking at the leaf, I can feel the complexity and the respect of it. I can feel the easiness in it, and I can feel the beauty of it. I can feel the respect I have for the formula in the seed, the information in the seed that knows exactly what to do when it falls off the tree. It germinates, it gets water, it finds nutrients, and it grows into a tree or a shrub or a plant. And then I can look at the leaf and be in amazement and in awe. And this is what inspires me, to look at nature and to see its intelligence, to see life and its intelligence, to look at my own physical body, to see the nerves on my hands, to see the veins running through my arms, to see the muscles that my body comprises of. The mental body, if it is clear, it can still do the things that you supposedly need to do to be able to live. You will just do it with more peace, you will do it with more ease, and you will do more things in a shorter amount of time, because you have literally more space. If someone else's mental body is confronted by your mental body in the way that you think or perceive life, you might give comments. You might give divine inspiration without ever being aware of it, and they are confronted with their belief systems, they are confronted with their boxes, so they might feel irritated. They might project this irritation onto you. This is the similar situation as with the emotional body. It is like the wounded child that has lost its way. All you have to do is send it home. Send it love. Allow source to flow through you. And when your heart opens and your mind is open, you will feel source speak, and with that you will give the person exactly what he or she really needs, what he or she really wants. And that is such a wonderful experience, and often it comes in silence, often it comes through your eyes. You just have to look at them and feel this loving presence of source inside yourself. And when it is too much, Archangel Michael, give me a pillar of light. Give everyone in this office, in this supermarket, in this train station, a pillar of light. I am love. I am grounded in accordance to the will of the divine. I am sending love to each and every one around me and around the planet. So allow the divine inspiration to speak through you. A mouse crawled before my feet. So wonderful. So we will continue the purification process for a few more minutes. Most of you will be completely asleep in the first few times you will listen to this recording. Much of the control happens through the mind, happens through television, happens through magazines, social media. So the best way to set yourself free is to be with the mother. Just be there for a while. Just sit there for a while and stare at the sun, the trees, walk around, go on adventure. Try to find the most beautiful plant. Try to find the most awesome shape. Try to find the most beautifully curved branch. Collect art. Make art. Make medicine wheels in nature. Make beautiful things and give yourself a reason and a purpose to be in nature. That makes it easier for you to untrain your mind. Now the dragonfly comes back again to remind me. We are here to purify with the dragons. So take a few deep breaths if you are awake. If you are asleep, everything happens in accordance to the will of the divine. Please, mosquito, go away. I invite you to go somewhere else. Thank you. Alright. So if you not have your eyes closed yet, close your eyes, please. This is going to be beautiful, but you must have your eyes closed. Mosquito did not go away yet. I think it likes me too much. The mosquito wants to say something because it's actually literally tapping on the microphone. It's quite funny actually. There is no blood in the microphone, but it's trying to drink it. My friend, you can have some blood if you do not sting me. Alright. Good. I pushed him away without killing it. That is my best way to get rid of mosquitoes. Alright, now let's get started. Close your eyes. Take some deep, relaxing breaths. Feel yourself sinking into your physical body. Feel your emotional body relaxing. You have received a lot of information, and we have started to clear the mind. It is the intention that everything happens in accordance to the will of your I Am Presence, so everything is in alignment with your golden contract, your reason for being here. Everything happens just as planned by your higher self. So we invite the dragons now into the source field. They have different colors. If you do not perceive any colors, I see the transparent dragon, the purple, the green, pink, but all of a somewhat heavenly color, not the normal colors that we see on Earth, but the ones that are more white, more pearlescent. There is the golden dragon. And the black dragon. and small pink dragons. And a yellow dragon. The dragons will now speak through me, and if for some of you this is new, this is one of the innate capabilities of human beings, for we are channels of source energy, love and light, and therefore we can allow other entities, other energies to speak through us. And in this case only love and light enters, only love and light speaks through me. So the dragons speak. We, the family of dragons, will perform a purification ritual which has been forgotten by you, human beings, in this time-space. You have seen the dragons, us, as dangerous animals, for we are indeed dangerous to those that wish to control you. Many of you have been trapped inside the matrix, inside the enslavement systems of your mind, and we now come forth to set you free. We are the power of purification Just take a few deep breaths. Continue to feel your body. For we wish that this purification is anchored on earth. For all human beings that listen to this recording, and for all human beings that wish to benefit from it. Therefore, we perform this purification for all mental bodies, over all that is, for the well-being of all. The mental body has been caught because you had to form it. It was vulnerable in your youth. Seeds have been planted that have encouraged enslavement and the giving away of your power. We will assist you in taking back your power and dissolving with loving energy the bricks of the walls in which you believe that you are less than Source itself. You are an absolutely magnificent being. You are so powerful that you can love any and all controlling energy into infinity. The controlling energies are what you have invited in before you decided to come forth. So they have indeed served the purpose, for you have learned the contrast, and Now it is time to release them. We fly into the matrix with our legion of light and loving dragons. We bring with us fields of love, information of freedom, and the seeds of your divine blueprint. Some of you still have the seeds of the divine blueprint, and some of them gave them away. We will restore whatever is needed so that you will be the magnificence that you are, and you are aware of it, and you are able to bring it forth, and you are able to radiate it as you love all that is. We have started the work. Just allow it in silence. Many of you will experience it in different ways, so we will not describe exactly what we will do, because it will differ. In general, with love, we are blowing the boxes to pieces. We are taking the scraps and flying them home into the heart of Mother Earth or into the central sun. And with that, they have gone through the portals and returned to Source. We are assisted by the archangelic realm, and many other beings of love and light. Thank you, beloved controlling mechanisms. We are now unplugging each and every one on this planet over all that is, from the matrix of control. We thank the matrix of control. It has served its purpose. These humans now wish to be free. And the last big box is the illusion of separation. For we are you. We, as you, the higher self, Source, is flying into you, into your mind. We come to visit you where you are, where you were, to bring you home. The last box is destroyed as you see yourself as Source. Now, feel that we are one. Embrace your true nature. Feel that you are, I am, one with life. One with the planet, one with all human beings, one with all species, one with all the entire galaxy, one with the matrix of control, one with the entities of control. For you are Source. You are encompassing all that is. You are the grand expression, and you have created this physical body with the emotional body, the mental body, to experience yourself, as you have created these infinite amount of bodies all over the planet, either in human form or in animal form. All these forms of consciousness and intelligence consist of the same essence, source consciousness, your essence, your natural state, you. You can see now that in this present moment all is possible, for you have created all that is now, and all that was and all that will be is already here now. Everything is already here, already present, for that is Source. Source is all. You are Source. I am. Now take a few deep breaths once more as you come back into your small I am awareness. Physical body, emotional body, mental body. You have tasted the frequencies of Source. You have awakened your blueprint. And in the coming days, in the coming nights, feel yourself relaxing into your natural state. Feel that what no longer resonates is released by choice. You can create new boxes if you wish to do so, but you owe no obligation to anyone, for there is no one outside of you, and therefore other people's belief systems are not of value to influence you in any way, shape or form. You are Source, and you can obliterate any and all belief systems of other people by simply opening your heart and allowing the love to flow through. Allow other parts of yourself to come home too. This is our purpose. This is our joy. We are connected over many ways. So, the dragons are now thanking us for our opening up, for welcoming them to coming forth. And I, on behalf of you all, bow to the dragons and their immense power to purify these energies of control. We are now free, and we can play as children on this planet and in our awareness of Source experiencing itself. Our brain is balanced, our masculine and feminine energies are balanced, our emotional body is absolutely impeccable, pure and strong, for it desired the mental body to follow. The physical body will regain a new strength, a new vitality, purifying all the organs, for thought forms influenced your health, strength, and since you are now Source, you are now absolutely healthy. Alright. Continue to breathe. Relax for a few more minutes. I will help you coming down slowly. So the sun is shining in my face right now, as it is shining over the ferns and the grasses and the oak tree. I'm sitting next to an anthill, and the mosquito decided he was not able to bite me, so he flew off after I recognized myself in him. The dragonfly went to sit down, and the mouse crawled back into his nest. And I'm feeling my toes as I speak. So, my dear friends, thank you. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this recording, for dedicating this time to your own mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual well-being. There is great love here. There is so much love here. So once more, as we did with the emotional body, we would like to give you a hug. So if you are open to receive, in accordance to the will of your I Am, all the beings of love and light, we bow to you for the great work that you have done. And with that, we hug you. So take a moment to imagine that this purification benefits all human beings, all the people that you came across are you, all the people that you will come across are you. You are source experiencing itself. So the people that you come across that have a mental body that is not yet in this state will receive your state of freedom. Consciously or subconsciously, they will find inside themselves the recognition that there is something limiting, and with that they will start the search. They will start the search towards their true nature. And with that, they might start to ask you questions. And you can simply state, I am source, experiencing myself, for this is the truth. And with that, you set them free. If they can receive it, beautiful. If they have filters, send them this meditation. It is free for all of you to send it to whomever it may benefit. Feel divinely inspired, for only then it is received well. Now, it is time to walk to my house and to prepare some food, to drink some water, and to continue with something else that I enjoy. All the beings on this planet will benefit as this meditation and these effects and these packages that came from the dragons will spread like fire, will spread like a small snowball that will start rolling from the hill. And we will bounce into each other and will recognize ourselves as source, and with that we create a field that magnifies this love and light even more. And within a few years, the matrix has no purpose, for it has served its purpose and is therefore now no longer necessary. So in freedom, I invite you to shine, to trust, and to enjoy. Be nice to yourself, and in the coming days, drink more water, eat less food, and be in nature more. Bless you, truly. Thank you on behalf of all in the astral realms of love and light, and those that were seeking and can now find their way home through you. I am.